Welcome to the presentation of our criminal organization script. Would you like to start differentiating yourself from the rest of the servers that always have the same systems? Well, let's start with the administrator's side of things. Who are the ones who create the criminal organization? This way, administrators ensure the creation of the organization and control of the organization without having to go through the server users. This way, players don't have to worry about creating the organization, nor will they have the option to modify their own points. When creating the organization, you will have to assign its name, colors, maximum members. You can add items to the store, add vehicles, manage action permissions, in case you want one organization to be more limited than another. And finally, you can assign the organization's points. Once created, you can manage it entirely as an administrator. Add items to the store, add vehicles, modify its points, delete members, add ranks, delete ranks, view the organization's garage, which vehicles belong to them and which vehicles are stolen, add warrants through administrative notes, and much more. Now on the organization side, you will have a management tablet, where you can see all kinds of information about your organization. Level you have. Any member can invite other members without the need for the boss to be there, limiting the highest rank, which would be that of the boss. You will be able to see your conquered territories, the territories of other organizations, where they are located, the progress of each territory, so that in order to opt for having 100% of the territory, you will have to fight for it. You also have the missions section, where each mission has a progress to follow, and a percentage of total missions. Each mission will give you a level for your organization, and progress EXP for the total of the missions. You also have a notes section, where you can apply any type of documentation to follow about the organization, taking into account that an administrator can indicate any procedure through the tablet. For organization leaders, there's an organization settings section where they can view their money transaction history, deposit and withdraw money, add members, add ranks, remove members, remove ranks, change the organization's color, change the logo, and of course save changes. You'll also see a progress report on the organization's robberies and heists, along with robberies that can be requested from the police. You'll also be able to purchase interiors for the organization. Finally, you'll have a dark chat for all organizations so you can formalize sales, talk to other organizations, or whatever else you need. Each organization has its own menu of actions based on the permissions granted. For each organization, this menu offers endless possibilities, from handcuffing, searching, escorting, putting a player in or out of a vehicle, putting a bag over the player's head, and inserting into the organization's radio, where you can see the connected members on the radio. Finally, you can manage and configure the animation for taking weapons out of your inventory and the positions of the weapons to make them more realistic. You can attach handguns to your leg, hide them behind the player, or display them on the front, as well as customize each animation to your liking. You'll also be able to enjoy a GPS system for the organization, so that players who belong to the same organization will see each other's position on the map. The color of the blip is linked to the color of the organization. In this case, the family's green. The script itself also includes a drug selling system. You will have two options when selling it. With the 3D text that the script includes, or with any target, you can sell all kinds of substances to any NPC that walks down the street. The prices are set in the script configuration, however. Depending on where you sell the drugs, the price will change. That is, if you sell any substance in a territory of an organization, the price of the drug increases, since the chances of being caught is higher. Also, be careful. Because if you sell in a territory that is not yours, you can gradually conquer the territory from the opposing organization. And also, the NPCs will not recognize your face. They will be able to warn the owners of that territory. Finally, do not forget that you can also configure that certain drugs in certain locations by default be more expensive. For example, in the pier, since it is a busy area, the price would be higher than if you sell it in any other point on the map not configured. We can also add any type of graffiti around the city, marking territories and creating them to control the city. You can even add graffiti to posters so you can paint whatever your organization wants. As we've shown previously, each organization has its own mission system, so you can complete any type of mission to advance your organization's level and qualify for certain benefits. We'll show you 2 missions, as this would make for a very long video. First, we'll show a mission that involves killing a certain number of aggressive NPCs who will shoot all the members. You have to get the briefcase. It's a task given to you by some mobsters, and you have to complete it in record time. Otherwise, your mission will fail. Once you find the briefcase among the killed NPCs, you'll have to take it to another point on the map to the mobsters. Then we'll show you the weapons shipment mission, where you'll have to go from one point to another to deliver a certain shipment of weapons. It's important to emphasize that the locations of each mission vary, so you won't always get the same mission. Last but not least, we will show you the organization points, where they have a garage menu, an illegal garage menu where the organization's stolen vehicles will appear, their shop point where they can see the items, weapons, or any item to buy, the organization NPC where you have access to the management panel. It also has 2 warehouse points, one for the boss and one for the organization in general, all configurable. You can put the points you want when creating the criminal organization, as well as you can modify the points you need to add or remove certain points. This script is not the final one. We are already preparing its update soon that will be loaded with innovative and attractive things for the public. If you like the script, do not hesitate to visit our website pinned in the description and support us with a like. We would be very excited. Until next time.